I'll not go back, and I don't think we want to go into the history of how this happened. I think we have to look at what we can do about it in practical terms. And like any problem, I think if you sit down with, I think that's a big step on the way. And I feel organisations like MABS must be supported more, maybe give more resources. For a young couple, the last place they want to go to talk about their mortgage difficulties is back into the bank who give them the money, because the bank's first duty is to the bank and to their shareholders, and they're going to try to use, I don't like using the word, but to screw them again in some other way by getting the last penny from them. So I think, firstly, our motion today deals with a solution based on the Scottish model, and I appreciate the opposition's point about a cost to the state, but ultimately the state's going to have to pick up some part of the stress because we don't really have a choice. Ultimately, I believe, if, as you say, the interest rate goes up unilaterally throughout Europe, 2 or 3% will knock most people over the edge. So I think we have to, first of all, maybe get more resources into MABS and get people talking to the banks through an intermediary that can help them get over the difficulty. And a lot of cases are caused because of high personal debt other than the mortgage. It's the credit card and the car loan and maybe the credit union loan have all come together, which probably is twice maybe the amount of the mortgage. So I think we have to look at both of them together. If a lot of couples got rid of the single people, whoever has the mortgage, got rid of their personal debts, the mortgage I don't think would be a problem. And your mortgage, your negative equity is never a problem unless you have to move house, you have to sell your house. It's for a lot of people, they have no notion of moving in this present climate. If they can repay their mortgage, they're quite happy, but what is happening is the personal debt, which is in the same house, and the same couple have to pay off their, let's say, the credit card, the car loan, their extra term loans. That is what's dragging them down, and their mortgage is suffering. But ultimately, I think we cannot allow people to be in a position where they feel that their house could be repossessed at any time. That's ultimate fear for any family. Any parent would not want to tell their kids we have to leave our home because we can't afford to pay it. They may be coming from a family who have been working hard and maybe still have their job, but they can't keep their house. So I think, Minister, we have to look at ways of helping couples from a point of view, from a psychological point of view, that they know that there's someone there to help them in distress. And we all know it's a cliche, but a problem shared is a problem halved. And I believe that we have to be both practical and compassionate when we speak to people in this position.